Good morning. It is day 114 and we are at the Holiday Inn in Fort Montgomery, and we're gonna go get some breakfast and then we're gonna start getting ready. We are going to the zoo today, and so it doesn't open till 10 o'clock, so we're getting a late start today, but we are hitting the zoo. Good morning. I think it is day 114. I'm all messed up with my days, so every time I say that, I know that I'm wrong. But we just got dropped off by an Uber from the hotel, and we got ridden in a Tesla. I think it might be my first time in a Tesla. And now we're headed down the side trail. It's a blue trail to the zoo. So we could have just stayed on this and hit the bridge, but we want to go to the zoo. So we're gonna do that and then head over the bridge and hopefully back into the woods, because it's supposed to be a hot one today and we have another heat advisory. So there's a cooler on the bridge that one of my former students and his work crew left for us, which I thought was really sweet. And so we're going to check that out. Hopefully there's still something in there. And if not, that means that some of the other hikers took some water and they needed it, so that's okay too. And not sure how far we're gonna go today. If we hit a tent site, it'll be 14. If we go to a campsite on the lake, it would be 19, which would be a stretch because it's already 10 o'clock. So I'm not sure. I think it really all depends on our level of motivation and the terrain. So I will share our zoo experience with you. Breakfast was delicious this morning. I did weigh myself today, and I think I'm down, let's see, I started at 181 and I'm now at 164. So I think that's 17 pounds, which isn't a ton, but you know, just trying to keep it real and let you guys know the ins and outs. I think I've dropped, I was the same weight for a really long time. I dropped like 10 or 11 pounds. And then I think the last week or two, I've lost another 6. And I think that might be because my eating has changed, because I'm not cooking dinner at this point because I don't have a stove. And I haven't been eating as many protein bars. So I know I need to do that more because my energy level has dropped quite a bit. So hopefully when I get my resupply, which we couldn't do today because there was really nothing around us, but we have a couple stops today, and so hopefully I can grab some of that kind of stuff today as we hit the trail. And we're going to be able to eat some regular food, so that'll help some too. All right, I better get off this or I'm going to be just starting the zoo as they're leaving the zoo. Okay, we just got to the Trailside Museum and Zoo. Look at that. It was filled up yesterday. Yep, we go this way. Welcome to Trailside. $1 suggested. We got the little porcupine right here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Are you in here by yourself? I wonder what happened to his head there. And there's his sister Sadie, hanging out in the shade. I just saw this sign right here. All right, we are headed towards the bridge. I'm gonna see if I can find that cooler that Justin left for us. I know it wasn't for us directly, but he offered it to us. And then there's a sign right here on Fort Clinton. Let's see what this is about. Former student of mine, Justin, is working on this bridge, but they're off today, so I don't get to see them. I believe that climb in front of us is what we are going to be tackling when we get over the bridge. We're going over the Hudson River right now. So that climb up there is called Anthony's Nose. There's the backside of Bear Mountain that we conquered yesterday. Just started the climb up Anthony's Nose. Keeps on going. Here's a look at the trail after Anthony's Nose. Got a little bit of a rock scramble not too long ago, but this is what it looks like now. Still chasing those blazes. Right now we are headed to the Appalachian Market, which is right on trail and on Route 9. And we're gonna grab some lunch there and get a couple resupply items and then keep on heading north. Just came out of the woods and it's a deli, market, and gas station. I love that they have this map right here. Tells you exactly where we are. Okay, let's see what this place has got. Oops. Deli, some hot food, excuse me. Drinks, and some food. All right, well, I'll probably be hitting most of these aisles today, because I have very little food left in my backpack. All right, this is what I picked out so far. My fruit, ruffle chips. I haven't tasted this before, but it looks good. Raspberry and lime.
It's good.
And then Dr. Pepper. I should have gotten regular. I know diet's not good for you, but I just couldn't take all the sugar. It is go time. We are done with lunch and we're heading back on the trail. We have more of those walls. And these are pretty well kept. And look at that. At the gas station / deli, I went back in and got a $40 resupply, which probably wouldn't cost that much somewhere else, but I got three protein bars, a small bag of Sour Patch, a Payday, a tuna packet, a box of Propel because I'm out of my other electrolytes, a sandwich from the deli, a turkey and ham with provolone, and a bagel I packed out for dinner tonight, and a bag of combos, and a Tall House cookie ice cream sandwich that I ate before I left. So I thought I was going to eat more for lunch. I had that fruit cup and a bag of chips and then that ice cream, but I thought I was actually going to have a sandwich, but I just wasn't feeling it. And then I only drank half of my Dr. Pepper and the whole thing of the seltzer water. It was pretty good. And so now this is the trail after we've left, and it's been pretty nice. We have about 8 8.5 miles, maybe a little bit less than that now, but we have over 8 miles to go before we get to our tent site today. And there won't be any water there, so we'll have to carry in our water from one of the water sources. So we had 3 water sources this morning that were pretty decent, but we didn't need any of it because we were filled up from the hotel. And Jason, maybe it was Justin. Sorry, I had a brain fart. So that we could get drinks from his cooler, but it was on the other side of the bridge, so we didn't do that. And our water was already filled up from the hotel, so we didn't really need it, but it was such a nice gesture, and we appreciated him leaving it for us after we got out of the zoo. So, but as you can see, they're getting far ahead of me. I'm going to turn this off, and I will check in with you in a little bit. I did want to say that I'm feeling much more like myself today. I'm not as worn out, and I feel like I've got my energy back. So I don't know what that was. I have a blister on the inside arch of my foot that I popped yesterday, and it's a little tender, but hopefully it'll heal like all the other things that have been going on. Nothing's been major, just little things. And so I'm sure in time it'll heal too. We just passed Wayside. That's his trail name. He's a young guy hiking out here. We've been leapfrogging back and forth with him, and he said he just saw my YouTube channel, but he's a pretty nice guy, and if I get a chance to get him on video or get a picture of him, I will. But he's out here solo hiking and has a pretty good attitude. He's got a Durston like I do, so he is all set up for camp tonight. I think he did like 19 miles, Bear Mountain today. And we saw him at the zoo, and then we saw him at the deli, and then just now. So he's doing a good job. We have one more climb ahead of us, and then we walk along the ridge and down to the campsite. And I think this huge thing in front of us is what we're going to be climbing over. I just don't know at what point. But we're walking down a little bit. It's beautiful though. We just came out to Denningtown Road, and there's an AT hiker campsite that we are going to stay at. Here's a building that has water that we can get, but we just have to treat it. We just got off the road, and what do we get but raspberries? Well, okay, well, I just got done picking some raspberries as I'm traveling up to this campsite. Not really sure what it's supposed to look like. I think it's just an open field, but we only did like 12.5 miles today, and I'm tired. My feet really hurt just from pounding the rocks, but I'll take my shoes off in a second and they will feel oh so good. And then I think I have to do something different with that blister on my arch because the Luco tape just isn't cutting it. I do have a blister bandage, that I think might be the trick. So I'll put that on there tomorrow. Oh, they have picnic tables that they have surrounding a fire. I'm gonna flip this around and show you. See? It's so cool. And they have porta potties right here. That's so nice. I'm walking back out to the spigot, and I'm gonna rinse out my sports bra and my shirt because they are soaking wet with sweat, and so maybe I can rinse out some of the sweat. And then I'm also going to wash off my legs. Hold on a second. Well, I think I rinsed them out pretty good. They're soaking wet now, and a little bit wetter than they were before I doused them. Rinsed all that off, rinsed my legs off. Now I'm walking up a gravel road. So who's to say that I won't be filthy by the time I get back up there, because my legs are still wet and my sandals are squishy. But I give it a valid effort. Look at this. Look at all those raspberries. They are so good. It'll be dessert before dinner. All right, I'll save some for the bears. I mean, it's the least I could do, right? Maybe they'll finally show themselves to us. But I don't know. I haven't seen one since Georgia. I don't want to see it up close, though. I just want to see it in its natural habitat, out away from us, and enjoy it from a distance. Okay, it is time for me to close out. We had a great day today. Only did, I think, 12.5. The bugs are getting me alive. I don't know if you can see any of the fireflies. They're lighting up all over the place around here. But it has been a good day. I packed out a sandwich from the deli, and it was delicious for dinner. Now I've got to go set up my tent and get myself ready for bed. So we have a big day tomorrow. I think we're doing around 19, and I hope we're going to meet up with one of my friends from Florida who's coming up here in this area for an event that he's got to go to, or gets to go to, however you want to look at that. And I got to cut this off. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you had a great day, and I did. Okay. I'm Brian Malin, so bye. Peace out.